Hello and welcome to today's English lesson. So first of all, guys, can we all turn to wave and say a big hello to our friends on camera? Hello. Hello. And we'll begin by doing our meditation sequence. So I will sit down, take 2 fingers, find our heart center, left hand on our lap and close our eyes. And when you're ready, guys, you can open your eyes and come back to the room. Excellent. And next we'll do our stretch sequence. So let's stand up and push in our chairs. And we'll begin by stretching up high to the sky, high as we can. And then let's go down low, touch our toes. Now, back up high again, and this time, can we go tippy-toe high? And when we're there, let's have a wave. Let's wave side to side. And then, let's go back down and touch our toes one more time. Now, let's shake it out. Arms and legs, shake it out. Shake it out. Arms and legs. Excellent, guys. Now, let's take our right hand and find our left foot. Left hand, right foot. Right hand, left foot. Left hand, right foot. Right hand, left foot. Left hand, right foot. And final couple now. Right hand, left foot. Left hand, right foot. Excellent, guys. And to finish, we'll do 5 claps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent, guys. Have a seat. So recently in English class, we've been learning how to use a particular phrase. Can anybody remember what that phrase is? Going to. Excellent. Very well remembered. So let's spell that phrase on the board first. Going to. G-O-I-N-G. To. T-O. Excellent, guys. So all together, going to. And for an extra bonus point, can anybody remember what tense do we use going to with? Do we use it in the past? Present. Not the present? Past, present, future tense. Yes, we use going to with things and events that will happen in the future. That's why we say going to. Like soon, we're going to eat lunch. So future tense, F. Brilliant, guys. And tense, T-E-N-S-E. Going to, future tense. And what we've learned so far is how to use going to with positive and negative phrases. So let's draw two columns on the board first. Positive, P-O-S-I-T-I-V-E. Positive. And next we'll learn about negative. N-E-G-A-T-I-V-E. Negative, positive. Negative, positive. Yes, positive phrases are for things we are going to do. Negative phrases are for things we are not going to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a recap exercise now. I will write a positive sentence on the board. Then our students will close their eyes. And the student who has the pen when they wake up has to do the negative sentence equivalent. And remember, guys, it's only one extra word, not. So first of all, let's open our eyes now, please, guys. So, I have written a positive sentence on the board. I am going to eat lunch. Positive statement, I am going to. But down, actually, I'll give you a different colour. A different colour will work best. Can you write the negative sentence for this phrase? And remember, it's just one extra word. I am not going to eat lunch. So down, can you write the negative? I am, A-M, going, not, remember not, N-O-T. Brilliant. Going to, O-I-N-G. To eat lunch. E-A-T. And then lunch. L-U-N-C-H. Damn, that's brilliant. And let me just underline our special word here, not. So all together, guys, positive first. I am going to eat lunch. Positive. But then for negative, I am not going to eat lunch. Dan, that was excellent. High five and a big round of applause for Dan. That's I am. But now we're going to practice using another form of verb to be. So now I need to write another phrase on the board. And then I will ask my students to close their eyes again. But Dan, this time you can relax. Okay, let's open our eyes, guys. Who has the pen? Bangpon, come and join me at the front. So can you stand here for me, please? So first of all, let's read our positive phrase together. He is going to play football. Excellent. And now, Bangpon is going to show how we can change positive to negative, just adding the word not. So first of all, Bangpon, he is H-E is I-S. Now we need to remember for the negative, we write not. Going to, NG, excellent, and then T-O. Now what's he not going to do, guys? Play football. P-L-A-Y. Football, F-O-O-T-B-A-L-L. Excellent. So now all together, positive phrase first. He is going to play football. And then the negative, he is not going to play football. Bangpon, that was excellent. High five, big round of applause for Bangpon. So far we've practiced two forms of verb to be. I am, he is, and there's one more that remains. So students, let's close our eyes again. We'll practice one more round with a different verb to be. Okay, let's open our eyes, guys. And who has the pen? Preo, come and join me at the front, please. And we're going to practice one more time, positive to negative. So first of all, positive sentence, guys. You are going to read a book. And now Preo will demonstrate how to turn that sentence into negative using one extra word. And what's that word? Not. Yes. You are A-R-E. And then not, N-O-T. You are not going to, G-O-I-N-G. And then T-O, going to. Read, R-E-A-D. R-E-A-D. A book. B-O-O-K. Excellent, Preo. Very well written. So now let's practice saying together, positive, then negative. You are going to read a book. And then, as Preo has written, you are not going to read a book. Positive, negative. Preo, that was excellent. High five. Big round of applause for Preo. So that was a recap of the previous lessons where we learned positive and negative statements. And remember how easy it is just to turn the negative statements just by adding the word not in front of going to. And we've also practiced the three forms of verb to be. I am, he is, you are. So guys, that was excellent. Very well done. But what we're going to do now is move on and have a look at one more thing we can do with going to. We have positive sentences. We have negative sentences. Next, we need to know how to ask questions. So what we're going to do in this lesson is learn how to ask questions with going to in the future tense. So we've got a video and PowerPoint presentation for our students to observe and listen to. So let's turn our chairs to look at the TV screen, guys. Take a look at our PowerPoint presentation, future tense, going to, for questions. So let's practice saying some of the question words in the correct form. Are they going to study together? So what do you think? Yes or no? Yes. So what do we say? Yes, they are. Is he going to eat his dinner? Is he going to eat his dinner? What do we think? Yes or no? No. So we say, no, he isn't. Or no, he is not. Is it going to rain soon? What do we think? Think it will rain soon? So we say, no, it won't. Or no, it will not. Are they going to play outside? What do we think? Yes. Yes, they are. Are they going to go swimming together? What do we think? Yes, they are. So remember, we have to base our responses on yes or no, and then the people we are talking about. For example, if it's yes, for he, she, it, we say, yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But for other subjects, yes, you are. Yes, we are. Yes, they are. Excellent. But sometimes it's no. No, he is not. No, he is not. No, she is not. No, she is not. No, it is not. And remember, guys, we can shorten is not to isn't. And then other subjects, no, you are not. No, you are not. No, we are not. No, we are not. Or, no, they are not. And we can shorten are not to aren't. Any questions, guys? No. Okay, well done. Welcome back to class. We hope your students enjoyed the video and the PowerPoint presentation so that they can learn how to turn sentences using the future tense going to into questions. And I'm going to do a demonstration soon before our students do their worksheet activity. But first of all, guys, it's time for our stretch sequence. So let's stand up and push in our chairs. And for this sequence, I think we'll have a game of teacher says. So let's listen carefully, guys. If teacher says, we can do. If teacher doesn't say, we won't do. So, hands on head. Teacher doesn't say, listen. Hands on hips. Teacher says, touch your shoulders. Teacher says, hands on head. Hands on hips. Teacher says, touch your knees. Teacher says, touch your toes. Stand up straight. Listen. Teacher says, stand up straight. Teacher says, arms up. Teacher says, arms down. Teacher says, one arm up, one arm down. Teacher says, swap. Teacher says, swap. Swap. Teacher says, both arms down. And now we'll go into a little more. Teacher never said. Teacher says into a little ball. Proud, very good. Now, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, jump. Teacher says jump. And teacher says sit down. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a demonstration for our students to easily understand how we can turn a positive sentence using the phrase going to into the question phrase. So first of all, guys, who can give me a positive sentence using the phrase going to? What first word shall we use? We. Okay, so we, if we use the phrase, the word we, what verb to be do we need? We are. We are. And then our phrase, that going to. G-O-I-N-G. Going to. What are we going to do? We are going to verb. No, hospital, we need a verb and a complement, not the place. We are going to eat lunch. Okay. E-A-T-L-U-N-C-H. We are going to eat lunch. What type of phrase is this? Negative or positive? Positive. Okay. Positive. P-O-S-I-T-I-V-E. Okay. But today we know positive already. Now we want to learn about questions. Q-U-E-S-T-I-O-N-S. Questions. Does anybody know the special trick we can do to turn the positive sentence into the questions? Excellent, Dan. Very well remembered. All we need to do is change the first two letters around. Instead of we are, what do we say? Are we going to what? Eat lunch. L-U-N-C-H. Okay, so is that correct?
Yes. No. Question mark.
Remember, if we write, what do we need at the end? Question mark. So when we're forming questions with the phrase going to, all we need to do is think of the positive sentence. We are going to eat lunch. And then the first two words, we just swap. Are we going to eat lunch? So this time, I will write a positive sentence on the board, and my students can tell me what the question form should be. I am going to, what am I going to do? Watch. I am going to watch. C-H. TV. Okay, so we have our positive sentence. I am going to watch TV. How do we change this positive sentence into the question phrase? Am I? You see, we just take am and we pop it there and we change it with I. Am I? Am I going to watch? And then at the end, question mark. Okay? So that's an excellent way of remembering how to turn the positive phrase into the question. First two words, just swap them. Well done, guys. Well remembered. And now it's time for our worksheet part of the lesson. So teachers, what you'll need to do is print off a worksheet for each of the children in your class. And what our students need to do now is for each of the sentences that are in the positive phrase already, they need to first of all write the negative form and then the question form. So first thing, guys, read the positive sentence. For example, I am going to play football tomorrow. Then our students need to write the negative form. And what word do we use for the negative? Not. Okay? We need to introduce not to turn the positive to the negative. And then finally, the sentence we need to complete is questions. And we've just learned how to do the question. You can look at the positive phrase, change the first two words around, and that gives you the question. But don't forget, we also need the question mark. And what's the first thing to do, guys? Excellent. And give our students around 15 minutes for this activity because there's quite a bit of writing to do. So Pangpon, this one's for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Chu, this one's for you.
Thank you.
And Nadia, for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Net, for you. Down, this one's for you. You're welcome. Plow, for you.
Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. Pat, for you. And Lakgao, this one's for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So guys, names on top first, and then have a read of the positive statement. And then what you need to do next, turn the positive into the negative. And what word do we use to change the positive into the negative? One word. Begins with N. Not. I am going to, for negative, I am not going to. He is going to, he is not going to. And then the third sentence is the question one. And what you can do, you can look at your positive sentence and simply, by changing the first two words around, you create your question. But then you also need the question mark at the end. Any questions you have, guys? Anything you need, let me know. Yes, so let's look at our positive. So the first two words we swap. Am I going to play football tomorrow? But don't forget, question mark. Yes, for the question, we need the question mark. So to write your questions, guys, it's fairly easy. Just read your positive statement, which is the one you're given, and just swap the first two words around. And then you've got your question, but you need the question mark too. Don't forget your question mark. For example, the first one, I am going to play football tomorrow. The question will be, am I going to play football tomorrow? Question mark. So Nadia, not I am, we need to swap them around. Am I? Am I going to play football tomorrow? Question mark. And Chu, you can write your name on top. Excellent, guys. Great to see you're figuring them out for yourselves. We create the negative form simply by adding not before going to. And the question form, swap the first two words of the positive form. Boom, that's excellent. Well done. Nadia, that's brilliant. She is not. Net, well done. That's great. Down, excellent. Proud, very good. Perfect. Well done. Pat, that's great. So you see, we have I am going to play football tomorrow. So all we need to do is change these two. Instead of I am, we write for the question, am I then going to play football tomorrow? And remember, for questions, when we write them, question mark. If we speak a question, no question mark. But when we write them, it's important. Welcome back to class. We hope your students enjoyed the worksheet activity where they had to read the positive sentences and then turn them into the negative and question form. My students here have all done an excellent job. So well done, guys. That was great. And what we'll do, we'll practice speaking one final time together. So, I am going to play football tomorrow.
I am going to play football tomorrow.
Negative, I am not going to play football tomorrow.
I am not going to play football tomorrow.
Perfect. And then the question, remember we swapped the first two words. Am I going to play football tomorrow? Then number two, she is going to run in the park next weekend. Negative, she is not going to run in the park next weekend.
She is not run in the park.
Not going to run in the park next weekend. Question, is she going to run in the park next weekend? Excellent. And then number three, they are going to study in a different school next year. Negative, they are not going to study in a different school next year. And then question, are they going to study in a different school next year? Brilliant. And then the final one, guys, number 4, it is going to rain next Sunday. Negative, it is not going to rain next Sunday. And the question, is it going to rain next Sunday? Excellent. Brilliant, guys. Well done. And that's all we've got time for today. So we hope you've enjoyed the lesson and now better understand the positive, negative, and question forms of using going to with the future tense. So can we all turn to wave and say goodbye, guys? Bye-bye. See you again next time.